Lord, you can reach down and touch a place on the inside that no human could ever touch. And Lord, you can take me and mold me and make me wanna give up, but I never wanna give up. Oh, Lord. Please speak to me, cause I long to hear from you, from your throne up above. Let me see your glory that I've been longing for. My soul can never get enough. Oh, the glory of Jesus shines brighter and brighter. Yes, Lord, the closer I get, the more I see the glory of a soon coming King. Oh, the glory of Jesus. Shines brighter and brighter. Don't you know it's coming back again? The closer I get, the more I see the glory of a soon coming King. Lord, let your people know you like Moses as they went through the wilderness of sin. Lord, keep us holy and our mind stayed on you, so your glory can shine deep within. Oh Lord, make us able to always recognize you. Keep us free from all waste and sin. Show us your glory like you did in the temple, cause the temple is truly within. Oh, the glory of Jesus, yeah, shines brighter and brighter. The glory of Jesus, the closer I get, the more I see the glory of a soon coming King. Oh, the glory of Jesus. Shines brighter and brighter. Don't you know it's coming back again? The closer I get, the more I see the glory of a soon coming King. For we desire your presence always. Oh, Lord, make us holy always. Shine your light on us always. And bring us closer and closer so we can see the glory of Jesus. Shines brighter and brighter. Yes, Lord, the closer I get, the more I see the glory of a soon coming King. Oh, the glory of Jesus. Shines brighter and brighter. Don't you know it's coming back again? The closer I get, the more I see the glory of a soon coming King. The closer I get, the more I see the glory of a soon coming King. The closer I get, the more I see the glory of a soon coming King. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sweet, sweet rose of Sharon. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, sweet fresh as an ocean in the desert, as lovely as a flower in the snow. Who is as washed as an eagle over young ones, as gentle as a summer breeze that precious Jesus, the sweet rose of Sharon. Let's taste and triumph when you speak His name. Lovely Savior, my soul shine in the midnight. My guiding star that's shining on the day. Who's the one who always understands about my loves, but he just counts nights, hums heavens like a melody. 'Cause I liberate their soul can't sing about being bound for long without looking back and realize that He is setting free. Precious Jesus, sweet rose of Sharon, there's peace and triumph when you speak His name. The Lord today, lovely Savior, my sunshine in the midnight. That's what He is. My guiding star that's shining on the day. Yes, He's my guiding star that's shining on the day.
A pleasant good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to the world. You don't know it's yours truly, George Redeem, and I'm here this morning giving God thanks and praise for life. I am alive. Yes, I am alive. The other day, Auntie Brenda is linked me up and she said, "What? I'm not seeing, hearing, or anything of you." I am giving God thanks and praise. I've been on a journey and I could not get to slip in or to position myself for Jumpstart in the morning. As I told you, it is not a neglect, but I'm back home now and I'm going to be home for a while and we are going to be having Jumpstart as of tomorrow. Yes, we are still in the book of Matthew chapter 18. I want to say a pleasant, precious, loving, caring, shout out Christmas greetings, season greetings to the world, the entire world, to the Jumpstart Ministry team, Minister Gordon, Minister Pam, Minister Mary Phillips, to all Jumpstarters and your family. Season greetings to every single one of you. Glory be to God. It is a festive season. As one writer said, it is the season to be jolly. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. It's a reality. I see Sister Jennifer Walker here. Pleasant good morning to you. I did get your message, Sister Jennifer. And Auntie Brenda O'Neill is here with us as well. And she says that she needs prayer because she's going to Saudi Arabia today. Yes, yes, it is exciting. And it's going to be more excited even as you get there. Glory be to God. We have Sister Diane Salman in the building. Sister Diane Salman, pleasant good morning and bless up yourself. Yes, 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 yes. So as I just want to continue with the greetings, the season greetings to every single one of you. As I just said, it is the season to be jolly. And it is a time to put aside everything that frustrates you and strain you and just think about love, joy, and happiness. One would dispute the fact whether Jesus was born January 25th or February or April or August or the 15th month of the year. I have no reason to even consider that. I am just thankful that he was born, and I'm thankful that he was born for my purpose, God in flesh. I'm thankful that he suffered, bled, and died in my sin. I am thankful that when he hung on the cross and they took him down and put him in a tomb, they thought that they had him under control. But for me, he rose again. I'm thankful to that. So I am not really worried and concerned about the day in which God was born. I understand the reason why he was. I understand why he came. I understand it in its entirety. And that is what we should care about. That is what we should worry about. But however, I have been watching for over 48 years now. I have been watching and I realize that this is the only time of the year you see people really do show some love, really do show some consideration for others. And that is why I celebrate Christmas. That is why I believe in Christmas. I don't believe in Christmas because I believe that's when Jesus was born or wasn't born. I believe in it because it's the only time of year you see some family comes together, some community comes together. In Trinidad, they have a thing called Parang, starting from about October 25th, November 25th, right back until end of year, where in the community, they gather every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, and they just cook food, play music, play domino, eat and drink, everybody. Those who migrate out of the town will come back in the town for this time, the Parang, wherever they come from. And I believe it's a great act. I believe it's a great thing. I believe it's a wonderful thing that happened. Welcome to my daughter, Michelle. Yes, it's a wonderful thing happened at this time of year. So I'm saying to us, let us be a part of the festivity. Yes, Sister Kenisha Campbell is here too. Welcome. Let us be a part of the festivity. Why? Because it is a time. But Michael Jackson said it best when he was younger. Give love on Christmas Day. One might say, Pastor, we need to give love every day. Really? Let us be truthful. Which of us give love every day? Seriously, to those who rub us wrong, those who treat us unfair, those who betray us, those who lied on us, those who, whatever the cause, whatever they have done, how many of us? But when it touched this season, you find people getting their cake, getting their cereal, getting their everything together, and they cut a piece and send to people, and all of these sorts of things, right? Because it is the season for that. You see what I'm saying? It is the season for that. Yes, you first me. It is the season for that. So let us just continue. As I said, my concern is not that Jesus was or wasn't born on December 25th. Sister Keslin Thomas, how are you? Season greetings to all of you. Yeah, it's not that. My reason for celebrating Christmas and believe in this season is because it really is a season where people are more willing to let bygones be bygones and come together and visit each other and share. Most charity acts happen at this time of the year. Most charity. I have a charity that I do. They contacted me yesterday evening and telling me that they are depending on me to do it. And I'm not stretching my heart, but I'm saying to God that they are looking out and open the door that we can cook for those people in the poor house and the special needs children. Those are the children that are born with brain defect and the children that cannot eat anything out. The first time I did it, and see that they have to blend the chicken, blend the vegetables, blend the rice, blend it into liquid and feed them through straw. Tears run from my eyes. You see, I'm saying tears run from my eyes. The other day I was thinking about them and my heart bleed on the inside. You see, I'm saying so. I tell God I don't know what's happened, but they're sitting there waiting. I have a few friends I'm going to call up and see what we can do. And we'll just cook some food and feed them for the Christmas treat and all of that. So just continue to pray for me. Sister Judith Grant is in the building and she's saying good morning and Christmas greetings to you also. Yes. So it is the time of year when charity happens at this time. People do it for a show. People do it to make the news. People do it to look good. People do it to receive an award. People do it for all reasons. Whatever reason it is done for, this time of year, people are more willing. Me, one of my artists, brethren in Jamaica, at this time of the year, when it touched the 15th of December, we used to go on the street and take the street children and take them to the shoe store and the clothes store, and we used to buy them. We used to buy them shoes, we used to buy them pants, we used to buy them shirt for them Christmas. You know why? Because I'm coming from the street. I remember many Christmas on the street, people used to promise to bring me a shoes, promise to bring me a pants or a shirt, and I sat there waiting and they never turned up. They never did turn up. So therefore, he and I came together because he had some struggle too. I can't call his name, yeah, but because of the celebrity tag, yeah, I won't, yeah. And we used to just drive around. Not just in Kingston, we used to do the neighboring parishes, we used to do Portland, we used to do Maypen, we used to do St. Thomas, we used to just go around and take up these three children and take them to a store in their city, and we used to buy them their Christmas clothes and all of that. We used to get place for them to bathe and sort out a restaurant to feed them and all of these things. Oh, I'm longing for those days to come back. Glory be to God. Auntie Brenda is asking, how do we get funds to you for that? And Auntie Brenda, you are in the US. And for those who in the US, you can Zelle the funds. I can put up a number and you can Zelle the funds and I will get it right here where I'm at, right? So once you get that number, you can just Zelle it and I will get the notification that you did it and how much you did, and we will do it. But I want to give them their Christmas treat. When they called me yesterday evening, I told them I just came in. I don't even settle down yet. And what melted my heart is when they say that all the inmates is asking when Pastor Redeem is going to do this here Christmas treat for them, right? And I'm really putting my heart in it. And yes, Sister Judith, may I call you out? We know you have some contacts. You can link with some people, right? So coming tomorrow morning, I will put up that number in the USA. I don't know if I can get it up right now, right? I will put up that number for you to Zelle whatever funds you would want to Zelle. You just put that number in and the amount and bam, it will reach the account. Yes, there it is. Right? That's it. For those in the US, you can Zelle to 347-273-4015, right? Just Zelle the amount and it coming. And just let us know right? It's 150 person in the poorhouse, inmates plus workers, because we don't just do for workers, right? We don't just do for inmates, we do for workers and inmates, because many of the time these people are there looking after these inmates, and the inmates' loved ones don't even business with them, and they would never take a gift to those who are looking about their loved ones. They would never show them a gift of appreciation for what they're doing for their loved ones. And sometimes these people are overlooked. Sometimes these people are not appreciated. And sometimes it's not the money why they do it, because the money, it can't take care of their bills or home, but they do it because of a place of heart. A plate of meal for them would cost us roughly about 30, 35 EC dollars, right? We'll roughly call that. Who can buy 1 plate, 10 plate, 20 plate, 50 plate? We have 150 in the poorhouse. We have 75 plus workers in the special care children project, and those are the children that, as I said, that are handicapped, not able to move about soul and brain and all of these sort of things, and they have persons really love them and take care of them. When you go to these facilities and see all these workers with these children, you would think that they give birth to them. You would really think that, right? So Auntie Brenda, step up. I really appreciate it. And anybody else want to, Auntie Brenda, if you know anybody, you can call them up, you can tell them. There is no limit to how much it is, right? Because we have limited time. And as I said, we're looking about say close to 300 people between the two facilities. And they're looking to redeem. They're hoping for that. They know that we normally turn up and we are doing that. You know, Judy going on our phone and contact some people, you see what I'm saying? And I'm going to push as I can push. But we really need to bring a smile on their face. I wanted to get some gift into them, but probably I will organize that for the next season, right? The Bible said it in Sir Cedric Brown, good morning to you and your entire family, Bishop, Pastor, Apostle, Prophet Cedric Brown. Yes, it's always a pleasure. And sir, I love what you're doing on a Sunday evening with your daughters. It is a good look, and to God be the glory. So in Psalms 41, each time I talk about charity, I would talk about Psalm 41. And I'm not saying no to them. I'm telling you from now. So don't say, Pastor, you're putting your out where you can't reach it. Don't say, Pastor, be realistic. Don't say none of that. My crazy faith is that I'm believing God. Somebody's calling me, and I will call them back because I'm in ministry now. Yes. And my crazy faith says God is more than able. My crazy faith says God is an on-time God. My crazy faith says that he will come through, because God have a special place in his heart for those who are in need. And we ought to be so too. One of the reasons why I get you in life is because I don't limit myself, no matter what I have or in need of. When the Lord laid on my heart to give, I give. And I can tell you this, that the Lord come through for me countless time. I just not ready to testify about it yet, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing God wipe debts from me for thousands of dollars. It still boggles my eyes, my faith, my mind, because he's that sort of a God. And many persons are who they are, where they are, going through what they're going through, because they adhere to hear everything from God, but when God says to give. And you don't understand that there are ways to eliminate poverty of sickness, poverty, financial poverty in your life, and lock on all angle of your life if you obey the Lord when the Lord encourages you to give, right? So again, for those of you in the USA, I don't know if it works for Canada, and you want to be a part of this, you can sell your funds at that number that you see on the George Redeem. Yes, go ahead and do it. And you know, we always do video on this. In fact, I'm going to post some of the last Christmas tree that we have had and show you that we do what we say we're going to do. But in Psalm 41, David give us a key, but not many persons find the lock to fit the key. In fact, many persons don't read this. And from verse 1 to verse 3, the Lord has given us some promises, and I've seen these promises evident in my life every day. David said, bless, first one. First one is that first to conceive the thought, just to conceive the thought, to consider somebody that is less fortunate. There is a blessing there for you. So he began with pronouncing the blessing first. Blessed is the man. Blessed is he. Some of your translations said, blessed is the man that considereth the poor. Some of your translations said, blessed is he who considereth the poor. Same difference, yeah? Blessed is he who considers the poor. The poor is not those who need well dig in Africa and fly and all of that swarming them. Yes, it is not that. My Auntie Minella is in the building. Auntie Minella Eddie, good morning to you, darling. It has been a long time. You have not seen your handsome nephew. I am here in living colors, and Christmas greetings to your entire household. Yes. Consider the poor is the less fortunate. The less fortunate can own a house, a car. The less fortunate can be involved in business. The less fortunate can normally control their finances and their bills, but just get up one morning or during the day, been in a position that automatically they become less fortunate and in need of assistance. And if I should read this from Abba chapter 2 and verse 1, it would read, blessed is the man that considereth those who are in need of their help / assistance. You see what I'm saying? Because many times we look at people because they own a home, own a car, we think that they are not in need. And God would not say to us to give to them and all of these other things. But he belongs to us. We are his people. And no matter what we have, how we look, some people watch us how you dress and feel that it is all right with you and that you're rich and everything is going good because they don't see you walking in tear down and drag down and wear and left clothes. You look good, your shoes always clean, your clothes always clean, and they don't know that when you buy, you make sure buy quality so it lasts you for long and all of these other things. So they look at that, and if God said to them to give to you, they're going to look at it and be overpowered by the flesh to say that according to their eyes, you don't look like you're in need. It's not a look thing, it's an obedient thing coming from God the Father. So therefore, David said, the man that considered the less fortunate, just for considering the less fortunate, the blessing is already pronounced before you put your thought in action. Yeah. 2, the Lord will deliver him in time of trouble. How much you have trouble and a bother God for deliverance, running down every pastor, every prophet, every apostle, every evangelist, everyone coming at town, slap you in your forehead because you want deliverance, because trouble is at your door. I don't want to preach this thing this morning. You see what I'm saying? Because trouble is at your door, trouble knocking on you. So therefore, you're bugging God. Some of you not really fasting because you said you implemented Daniel fast. Some of you just starving yourself and all of that because you want a deliverance. You want God. You're in trouble. You need him now. Without him, you're going to perish. Without him, you're going to fail. Without him, the enemy is going to have the upper hand on you. So you need deliverance. A way to do that, because a prophet might not get to you, a pastor might not get to you, an apostle might not get to you, but for considering the poor, Jesus God is already there because he's true to his promise. If any of you can tell me that God has made you promise that he has not come through with yet, is one of 2 things. Is either you get a false prophecy or you are not putting yourself in line to receive the prophecy. But I can tell you this, that God promises is true. God tell a woman and a man at a stage of their life because he promised the world a savior. He promised us a Messiah. They thought that everything was done and forgotten about, but God appeared to her husband while he was at the altar. I'm talking about Zacharias. And God tell him that, don't worry, we're going to give you a son. They could not believe it. God took a virgin that know nothing about sex. She don't know nothing about romance and 4-play and 5-play and 6-play and 8-play. Because people adding play to all of them 4s already. Yeah, she didn't know nothing about it. But because he promised a redeemer, oh my God, he mashed up a young lady marriage just for his words to come true, his promise to come true. I tell you this, that you see some of you going about it wrong. I am one man, Papa Jesus, I can tell you. I am one person. Don't matter the deadline, don't matter what is knocking on me. People will think that I'm careless. People will think that I'm carefree. People will think that I'm foolish. People will think that I'm not wise and all of that. But you see, when it comes to me trusting God, don't fumble your bubbles with me. When it comes to me holding faith in God, love me, let me look foolish. Love me, let me look stupid. Because if it was waiting for dollars and cents, I don't know where I would be. You wouldn't know me. You wouldn't have a clue who I am. So blessed is the man that considereth the poor. 2, the Lord will. It's not a if. It's not a but. It's not a maybe. Deliver that person in time of trouble. I hear the sister said, but Pastor, that's not for me because it's talking about him and he. You must understand that this scripture was written in masculine. For the strength of the scripture, it was written masculine. So when unless you see, give a specific name, like it would have said King Herod, or it would have said John the Baptist, or it would have said Jesus the Messiah, or it would have said Peter, James, or John, or it would have said, once it don't call a specific name, it is talking to the humanity. It is talking about humanity. So blessed is the human that consider the poor. Before God created Adam, there was no male or female, because spirit is neither male or female. Yeah. So a lot of you need to understand, if you want to unlock your situation, your conditions, Psalm 41 is yours. It is yours. All these promises are there just for you to consider the poor. You know, I cannot eat and don't ask God to provide for those who have nothing to eat. Because though it look like everybody have it, you'd surprise at the people that have nothing to eat. You'd surprise at the people. The other day I was in New York, had Thanksgiving with Mom, and this is a lady that grew, this is a lady that been a mother to me in Maple, and we have not seen each other for over 27 years. And we had Thanksgiving with her. And she pack up one way of food, give me in the vehicle. And I tell her, say, my conscience start bother me from the drive out because I can't tell her, I know, and all of this. And I turned to a friend next to me and I said, here what, we have to find somebody and give all this food because I am not going to throw it away. There's somebody in the whole United States of America that needs this food. And let me tell you something. We did find some people. And if you hear the appreciation for the food, you'd never believe it. You'd never, my heart cry on the inside. I can't want nobody sit up beside of me and wonder why journal about the ball on the inside. Me tell you the gospel truth. Because there are folks in Thanksgiving who took it for granted that and just dash the food because they would never jump in the vehicle and find somebody to give it to. Let me tell you something. You don't understand. You are unstoppable when you consider the poor. You are unstoppable when you stretch your hand to the needy. You are unstoppable when you give out of your needs to somebody. And I'm not preaching for you to sell the funds. I'm not talking for you to do anything like that. I'm doing it because it is just right to do. It is humane to do. Glory be to God. So therefore, all the promises are there from verse 1 to 3. From verse 1 to 3. And if you're not found in verse 1 to 3, I pray that you'll go down to verse 4 and say, Lord, be merciful to me. Help my soul, for I have sinned against thee. It's not sex. It's not taking off our jaws or our pants. No. Some of you sin because you waste food. Some of you sin because you waste clothes. Some of you sin because you waste shoes. Some of you have till you can't have no more and then you go up there and say you can't find nothing to wear. Your fridge full till it run over. You say you don't know where you're going to eat and I have nothing to eat. And others out there that would take that with a smile, knowing and able to walk away and say, the Lord has provided. I did a concert here in Antigua, 2013, at the ARG, the cricket ground, recreation ground. And when I called for the blessing basket, it's a charity we do, where at the event, the Lord will show me somebody in dire need, and I will give them money from the concert, and then people from the crowd will throw money to the stage and give them. There is a family that the Lord selected 2013. Husband was on stage playing his guitar. Wife was backup singer. Children was running up and down having fun, but they had nothing to eat, and landlord was turning them out of their house. A man, a wife, a 3-year-old son, and a 9-year-old or 10-year-old son at the time. And when the Lord told me to give them the blessed basket, a lady said she don't believe in offering, but something pushed her and tell her, said, what you need, what you have is not enough. And she come give the last $10 what she have. She needed clothes for her and her children. She had electricity problems. Bills need to be paid. That woman found me at church just to bring her testimony to me. We had to give her a mic at church. The woman said when she leave the concert that morning, because the concert was called Exodus 1 to Sunrise. So we start the event 1 a.m. in the morning and we go until the sunrise. The woman said, she walk home. And when she reached home, she see a suitcase and her veranda loaded with clothes. A family member who malice her and don't deal with her for nothing was coming from the US and shot for she and her daughter. And in the suitcase was an envelope with $300 US. I'm telling you, I just said envelope and I hear somebody correct me and say it's not envelope, it's envelope. Yeah. Sister Patricia James Arden, good morning to you and blessings. So it's always a reason. When God asked Moses for Isaac, God didn't want Isaac. God could have made 1 billion Isaac. In the twinkling of an eye, God could cause every sand grain on the beach side to become an Isaac, every leaves on the trees to become an Isaac, every grass to become an Isaac, every water drop to become an Isaac. If God didn't want Isaac, it was a test for Abraham. Because let me tell you this, if God tell you to give and you don't give, God ain't gonna give to you. The other day I was praying for a friend that I said, just put it out money. And I was saying, God, you cannot. How can you allow this to happen? The Lord said to my heart, this is a serious test. Because what I have in store for that person, I have to trust them. And they have to show me that they are worthy to be trusted. Because what I have in store for them, if you can't give out of little, you're not going to be able to give out that much. That's a trick from the devil. The devil tells us, say, when you have little more, you'll be able to give. But if you really realize that when the more comes, you're still not giving. Yeah? The Lord said, you don't understand what is going on with this person finances. And I'm going to do what I have to do as God. Some of you is test that I test you. And if you grumble over it, if you refuse to give it, these promises will never be yours. You know which one of the promise I love the most? Cheese and peace. I love the part that says, and he shall be blessed upon the earth, and he will not deliver you to the will of your enemies. That's the last class of verse 2. He will not give you over to the will of your enemies. You're not an enemy. You got enough. I have enough. Yeah? So therefore, I have to obey God, because the only reason why he will not give me to the will of my enemy is if I fulfill this requirement. That is why I don't care how people come up against me. They never wins. Don't care how they try to stop me. Never stop me. Don't care how they try to harm me. Can never harm me. Don't care how they wish bad for me. Bad will never happen to me. And if you, seriously, because persons out there know me. Persons out there know me. The other day, somebody give me some money for do something, and then one day they said, you know, say, you go down the road and say, somebody need and take the money and give to them. I will tell them, say, it's not mine to give. So don't wait till you have it in abundance. It's a Christmas season. Send your haters a gift. Send somebody that you're upset with your gift. Do something for somebody. But I know for me, starting today, I'm going to start planning Christmas dinner for those in the poor homes, and the special care project for the children. I now have to try and find ways to find over 200 months. Yeah. Before December 20th, because they are going to close for the Christmas season. They always do. All right. So read Psalms 41 and link me back and let me know. So, Pastor, I really want to help do this. And let us do it. Let us do it. I'm going to repost some of the video clips from last street that we have done them. And if any of them up, I mean, probably right now they're probably searching for it to put it up, right? But we're going to repost it, and I want you to watch it. Once you see, go watch it, and you will see that whatever we get money to do, we do it. Yeah. They called me, and I couldn't tell them no. I couldn't tell them no. I could not tell them no. So tomorrow morning we see where the Lord leads us. We will have Jumpstart. 7:30 my time, 6:30 US time, 6:30 Canada time, 6:30 Jamaica time, 7:30 my time. God bless you. Have a great day today. Share this video not for popularity statistics, but that others may know and be blessed. Uncle Bob Marley said it best, especially for this time. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. Have a blessed day, everyone. Whatever you do, consider as the less fortunate. God bless you. Until then.